another great year here in Babylon Town. My name is Rich Schaefer. I'm the town supervisor of the town of Babylon. And I want to thank you all for coming out, making the trek, taking time out of your busy day. Today we've got a number of elected officials who've come to join us here today, a number of community leaders, volunteers, union officials who represent our great workforce here in the town of Babylon. Throughout, I'll introduce a couple of them to you. If I don't introduce you, you can blame Tony, because that's the job of the deputy supervisor. Right, it rolls downhill, and certainly it goes without saying how grateful we all are for each and every one of you, the relationships that we've had over the years, the work that we've been able to accomplish here in the town, working together in partnership with, like I said, all the community groups, but in particular, and you'll see that we're widely represented across party lines by elected officials who represent us, our residents on the village level, obviously on the town level, the county level, the state level, the federal level. And we're fortunate to have a great cross-section of elected officials who care about getting the job done. Time for politics exists when we have the election. And then we all get together and figure out how to make the best and how to improve the quality of life of all of the residents here in the town of Babylon. So give all of our elected officials a round of applause. So we are joined by, in no particular order, our county executive, great county executive Ed Romaine. Our state assemblyman who represents part of our town in the state assembly, Mike Durso. Our village administrator for the village of Lindenhurst, our good friend Joe Barone. Our newly sworn in and soon to be sworn at county legislator, and I got to tell you, he has done a terrific job in the village of Lindenhurst. I know Joanne Betcher's here. They lowered the ball on New Year's Eve, right? It's like Guy Lombardo, right? Nobody knows who Guy Lombardo is. But R.J. Renna has been a major architect of things all good in the village of Lindenhurst. He's going to do a great job as our county legislator, Legislator R.J. Renna. Representing our great governor, she called me earlier. She's busy doing all sorts of stuff. Our great governor, Kathy Hochul, is her Suffolk representative, Talia Olea. The minority leader of the county legislature and newly sworn in as well, Legislator Jason Richburg. Representing our great Attorney General, Tish James, is her Long Island representative, T.J. Hatter. He wanted to be here, but he's in a much more important place right now because he was announcing the grand jury indictment, and thank God for this, for first-degree murder of the individual who murdered on Christmas Day night, who we lost on Christmas night. Terrible, and the village of Lindenhurst hosted a wonderful vigil where his family was able to come together. Eddie, he was known as, at CVS, young man, 22 or 23 years old. And Ray Tierney, our great district attorney, is announcing that first-degree murder indictment as we speak. And I'm confident that not only the great work that our Suffolk Police Department did under Commissioner Catalina and the homicide detectives in our first precinct under Inspector Forte, but Ray's office will do a great job in prosecuting that. But Lucy Kwan is here, who's a bureau chief. Bureau chief, major crimes, financial crimes. So anybody who's got that going on, just Lucy will see you on the way out. but Lucy's a terrific representative for the district attorney. We're joined also by our great friends from the village of Babylon, and Mary Adams is doing a terrific job as our village mayor. She is here today. Our trustee, Dominic Bensavenga, is here. Also from the village of Lindenhurst, I mentioned them earlier, but they're doing a terrific job there as well. Our trustee, Doug Madeline, is here. We're going to see and hear from a little bit our great mayor. We call him Mayor Mikey, and everybody knows his name, and he knows everybody's name, birth date, social security number, and where they live. But Mayor Mike Lavarada, give him a round of applause as well. And I also wanted to recognize a former elected official, and where I got my start was working in his assembly office at 101 North Wellwood Avenue, above the beauty parlor, which is now the Belfast. Lindenhurst was known as the, I guess, the mecca of beauty parlors and hairspray. But our office was right above where the Belfast is now. When he was a state assemblyman, he was then our county executive. Ed and I worked with him together when we were both county legislators in 1988. And we're still working with him now, which Ed will emphasize a little bit later. Our good friend Pat Halpin, who's here. Did I miss any Oh, let me introduce she's a little busy right now, but she took time out. She brought her 2 special assistants with her. But we have our good friend, great receiver of taxes, Jen Montiglio, who's here. Who? Oh, where is, I didn't even see them there. So we've got he's hiding out in the back. Mike, why don't you come on up here? Our village mayor for the village of Amityville, Mike O'Neill. Jerry. Owen's the deputy mayor, right? Roger didn't get promoted. Roger Smith, our village trustee. What's his first name? And the newest trustee, yeah, guys, come on up here. Trustee Russo, who is here with us, and the chief. Yeah, and I see our newly installed police chief, Karamanica, come on up as well. Did I miss anybody? I got everybody? All right. Oh, that's right, our district court judge. He was just installed, a re-elected district court judge, installed last Friday at the judicial robing ceremony at the Bar Association, Judge John Kelly. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Rob Calarco. Where is Rob? There. Rob is also representing Governor Hochul. He is the Deputy Secretary for Intergovernmental Relations and a former colleague, presiding officer of the county legislature, Rob Calarco. And finally, I bring greetings from Kwani O'Farrell, our assemblyman, who is homesick. So we wish him well. And one of our state senator who was not able to make it, Senator Monica Martinez, but give them both a round of applause as well. So Pastor, would you mind coming forward? So Pastor Keith Hayward is the presiding pastor at Bethel AME Church. And he came here in 2012.
Yes, sir.
I took office for my second tour of duty January 1st of 2012, and he literally took over at Bethel almost to the same day. And we hit it off in terms of not just what we thought about government's role, and how the church and government can work together. There shouldn't be this separation. I understand what the Constitution says, but there are times when people in need all of us to come together to be able to help them. And so we've had a great relationship, not just with Bethel, but Pastor Hayward's been headed up the Ministerial Alliance of North Amityville, which is all of the religious leaders in North Amityville, and he's taken on even a town-wide role as well. So I'm grateful. He texted and said, you need some prayer. You need some help on Monday, and I'm willing to do that and offer up the help. So we are grateful to you, Pastor, for everything you've done.
You, sir.
And thank you for being here today.
Thank you. A year and a half ago, Rich called me and said, I got a button I need you to wear. It said Team Schaefer. Well, I changed the name that I'm on the team. So I went home and I prayed and asked God to be on the team. That's why we're here today. You can't do anything without the Lord. Try, stop breathing. See how far you go. Tonight when you go to bed, I want you to understand that every day is a gift. Don't take any day lightly. It's very important. Let's pray. Holy Father, thank you. You allowed us to breathe your ear, be in your presence. In your Son's name, we ask you to forgive us of our sins and our iniquities. But Lord, we come now for Team Schaefer, our elected officials. On this day, God, as they are sworn in to do service, your word reminds us, God, to do good unto all men, especially those who are of the household of faith. So now, Lord, I ask you to grant them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. When rough days appear, undergird them. When the decisions are made for the county, for our state, for our town, allow them, God, to use your wisdom, depend on your grace and your mercies. We realize we cannot make it without you. Grant us your peace. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Pastor. You can applaud for that. So now we're going to have the oath of office administered. Each of us got to select who we wanted to have administer the oath of office. The only two who didn't participate in that were Councilman Terry McSweeney, who's already in office. Give him a round of applause. And the former presiding officer of the county legislature and now our councilman, Dwayne Gregory. So I got to select, and I'll introduce the others, but I'm going to take the oath first. I got to select somebody. They said, who would you like to have swear you in? And I couldn't think of a better person to do this, because I have to tell you, in the past year, I think we have gotten more done. I have had a better personal relationship, a professional relationship, and a political relationship with this individual. And I owe it all to the fact that when I was first elected to office in 1987 and began serving in 1988, he was already on the county legislature for a couple of years. He retired as a public school teacher, and had then been working in the town of Brookhaven, and ran for the county legislature, representing, I think at that time, the 2nd District, which was the South Shore of Brookhaven. And when he and I met, we were a legislature that was split 9 Republicans and 9 Democrats. Go figure, whoever created the 18-member legislature. So walking in, my first job was county legislator, and it's 9-9, and Patrick was the county executive, Democrat as a county executive, and so there was a lot of growing pains that we had to figure out. We couldn't even get a leader elected. It took us 30 days to get the leader elected to be in charge of the meetings. And once we did that, the legislators kind of morphed into various groups. Now, you always hear, oh, the Democrats are over here and the Republicans are over here, but there came together because we had some pretty steep financial problems. It was the crash of '87, and we had a bunch of issues with sales tax. But there were 5 Republicans that came together with 5 Democrats and put together what we called a working coalition in order to keep the business of government running, to try and figure out how not to have layoffs, how to affect working families. And this individual was one of the Republicans, and I was in the Democratic group that came together, worked together. We met privately at one of the legislators' law offices down the block from the legislative building, and we accomplished a great deal in order to keep the county running and to do what we were elected to do, which was to administer government, take care of working families, and make sure that the county continued on a positive path. And so I always knew that this individual, at the core of his beliefs and principles, was, and he's from the opposite party and he represents his party very well, but at his core was that he wanted to do the right thing. And he wanted to make sure that he stood up for everybody, gave everybody a fair shake, including me as a young 24-year-old legislator, and taught me a lot over that time. And he and I, our paths have crossed several times in government. He was a supervisor while I was a supervisor in Brookhaven. We got elected the same night in 2011, in 2012, when he took over at Brookhaven supervisor. And now I'm really excited that he's our county executive, because like I said, we've gotten more done in the last year, and I'm looking forward to the next 3 of getting the work done that we need to on behalf of the residents here in the town, and of course supporting him and all the initiatives of my fellow town supervisors in Suffolk County. So I'm going to ask our county executive, Ed Romaine, to come forward.
Well, before I give the oath, I just want to say, unless you've worked with Rich, you don't know. This man is a leader. This man puts the people he represents first. I've always admired that with Rich. And when I was supervisor of Brookhaven Town for 12 years, my fellow supervisors elected Rich as the chairman of the Supervisors Association, because we know the leader that he is, and we respect the man. And I have always supported Rich because he is the guy that's, one, going to get things done, and secondly, is going to work across party lines for the benefit of his constituents here in Babylon. So when Rich picks up the phone and says, I need something, I listen, and we try to get it done, just like we are with the health center.
Yes.
And that's moving in. Anything else?
I got a list here on the way out.
We're going to take care of you on round 3, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, thank you.
So I'm delighted to be here. He's a guy that I have great admiration for. So let me start with the oath, sir. If you'd raise your right hand and repeat after me, I, and state your full name,
I, Richard Schaefer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and to faithfully discharge my duties
and to faithfully discharge my duties
as supervisor of the town of Babylon.
as supervisor of the town of Babylon.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Appreciate it. And don't be shy to call.
I won't.
And by the way, if I can help you with the other thing,
I will. Oh, you will. I will let you know.
let me know.
Thank you. Ed Romaine, everyone, our great county executive. So I guess we could say maybe if Washington listened to us a little bit, we could get more done. But
Absolutely, if Washington listens to it.
if Washington listened to us, so
Unfortunately,
yeah.
not so much these days.
But I can't thank him enough for being here. Another round of applause for County Executive Ed Romaine. So I'm going to administer the oath. I'll let him speak after we administer the oath, if he'd like. But while I'm bringing him up, we ran this past cycle. We've run several cycles before. We're grateful, and I think I can speak for him. We're grateful to our friends from the Town of Babylon Democratic Committee and the Town of Babylon Conservative Committee for their support over the years. Sometimes there's been pressure not to support, but in particular, the Conservative Party has said to us, you represent us very well. You protect our quality of life. AAA bond rating, keeping finances in order, so there's no reason not to support you. And people are kind of confused by that, Democrat and conservative, and I have to tell you again, it gets down to basically looking at what the person has done, how that person, he or she, has handled themselves, and I couldn't think of a better person to have in the foxhole than Tony Martinez, who's been not only our elected councilman, but when I came back in 2012, asked him to be our deputy supervisor, and he's done beyond my expectations of what a deputy supervisor should be doing. As you heard, I give him all of the problems, but when I give him the problems, he takes care of it right away because he's, again, a person who engages with people, knows how to solve problems, and get to the final result very quickly. So during Sandy, he was right there every second of the day. During COVID, all of these traumatic experiences that we've gone through, couldn't think of a better person to have working side by side with me than Tony Martinez, our great deputy supervisor and councilman. Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Antonio Martinez,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Code of the Town of Babylon,
and the Code of the Town of Babylon.
and I will faithfully discharge
And I will faithfully discharge
the duties and responsibilities
the duties and responsibilities
of the office of councilman
of the office of councilman
for the Town of
for
Babylon
the Town of Babylon
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my abilities.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Happy New Year. You know, I didn't think I'd get so emotional, but I am, because it's such a privilege to serve this amazing community in the Town of Babylon. It's a really diverse community, and you know, it's like Rich sets the tone, and it's been the privilege of my life to have served this past cycles. I think I'm on my sixth cycle now, and it's just, and I'm not tired yet. You know, it's like I like what we do, and what we do is like make sure that this town is safe, strong, and resilient, and to provide good service to the people while maintaining that you know, those taxes as flat as possible, and to be there to help them. And that's what we're called to do, not to play the politics, but to serve the people. We are public servants. So it is the privilege of my life to be this public servant and to work under Supervisor Rich Schaefer and my colleagues on the town board. So to the people of the Town of Babylon, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ready? So now I'm going to ask, and thank you once again, Councilman Deputy Supervisor Tony Martinez. So now I'm going to ask him to come forward, and have to, like I said, the Village of Lindenhurst is so vibrant. Anytime you go down there, Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, there's something going on. And what really was special was to see everyone come together the other night at the vigil, because people can get together for all the good things, but really where Lindenhurst shines is when the tough things happen. They are very vibrant during Sandy, Camp Bulldog, boom, in place, and they were helping thousands of people, no matter who they were, coming through there. And that time and time again, we worked very closely with them during COVID to get businesses back up and running. And again, couldn't think of a better partner, the leader of the ship, Mayor Mike Lavarada. Come on up to administer the oath to Councilman Anthony Mineta, who, and I will just say, before he does this, I'm allowed to do this, right? Sure. So Anthony grew up three doors
down.
Three doors down from Mike.
Sorry. Really, Joe?
And Anthony, while he was in high school, used to come to town board meetings here. 97, 98-ish. So, of course, immediately my antenna went up, and I'm thinking, who's this guy showing up at the town? Right, Ed? Our antennas are always up. And after some political meetings that we had when I wasn't supervisor, and then getting to know him, let me tell you, he's a sharp, organized, compassionate. He's got all of the right qualities for an elected official. He's a great father, great husband, great business owner. He's one of my go-tos when I'm just kind of confounded by the problem in front of me. And I'm grateful for his friendship and professional partnership here on the town board. So, Anthony, congratulations once again. And again, this is the bipartisanship. As a Republican member of the town board, he works very closely with all of us, and that's what this has got to be all about for us to survive. So I'm going to ask Mayor Mike, to administer the oath of office for Councilman Mineta.
Very quickly, I just want to say, does it get any better? It's better in Babylon, isn't it, folks? Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Anthony Mineta,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution
to uphold the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the laws and codes of the town of Babylon,
laws and codes of the town of Babylon,
and promise
and promise
to discharge the office
to discharge the office
to which I've been elected
to which I've been elected
as councilman
as councilman
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my
So help me
ability.
God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Councilman.
All right. Thank you so much, Mayor Lavarada. You know, it's really an honor for you to be here. As the supervisor alluded to, yes, I grew up a couple of doors down from Mike. He first got me involved in politics, 27 years ago. So it's been a while. So I want to thank him for all of his support and encouragement over the years. I want to thank Supervisor Schaefer for his leadership. It's really been an incredible opportunity for us to work across party lines and really, you know, keep one person in mind, that's the taxpayer, in mind at all times. I want to thank Joe Barone. Thank you, Joe, for all your support during the election cycle. And to RJ Renner, too, congratulations on your election. It's nice not being the youngest person in the room anymore. So thank you. County Executive Romaine, thank you so much for coming by today. Your partnership with the town of Babylon, we really encourage that and thank that. And one of my focuses on the town board is on small business, and you know, supporting our local businesses is so critical. And I see so many of our chambers of commerce here. I want to thank them for coming out. It's really important and critical that we do everything we can to provide the resources and cut out the red tape and the bureaucracy to help make sure that our businesses not just survive locally, but really thrive. So again, thank you, everybody. Especially I want to thank all the town employees that are here, because it's all the work that you guys put in every single day that make us look good and really are enabling us to get elected each and every cycle. So all the town employees, thank you very much for all of your support, all your hard work, day in and day out. And thank you, everybody, for coming. We appreciate it.
Anthony Mineta, everyone. So now we have our great town clerk who was reelected as part of our ticket. So Jerry and I have known each other a long time. Her mom was the deputy town clerk under Ellen McVitie, Jerry Doherty. Her dad was our town photographer, Jim Doherty, at one point. And so the Doherty and now Compitello family are Amityville through and through, right, mate? She was my assistant during Sandy, so she was getting all of the calls and the desperate families calling and putting them together with United Way and all the resources. She did a tremendous job. I'm surprised sometimes I didn't expect her to come back the next day because it was really, really crazy. And she did it so well. And when the town clerk spot opened up, I couldn't think of a better person to take over that job. She's done a tremendous job in the office, night hours, the access by people. As Anthony mentioned, the town employees in there that are our CSEA employees represent her and the town very well. So I want to bring up our town clerk, Jerry Compitello, who is going to be the oath of office is going to be administered by our tax receiver, Jen Montiglio, and her special assistant, Amelia, who is going to help administer the oath.
Ready? Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Town Clerk of the Town of Babylon according to the best of your ability? Congratulations. You are hereby sworn in as Town Clerk of the Town of Babylon.
Little emotional, but a lot has been said. But when I look around this room and see all of you, the amount of support and love and that we have for you and respect, we felt it right back during this last cycle. Thank you all for being here. Keep the faith. I found a picture in the Bible that I just got sworn in of my father that I never really saw before, and it happened to be a picture that Steve Gravano took. So everything really did come full circle. So much love for all of you, and thank you again. And to the great team that I work with. That was me.
Steve took the picture. Was he here when they wrote the Bible, Steve?
He said, when they wrote the Bible, he said it was above Honey Day Tam, which I had.
Oh, yeah, that was over here in West Babylon. Yeah. Good job. Jerry Compitello, our town clerk. And finally, let me introduce Tom Silmy, who's the retired, and that's why he's got a big smile on his face, county legislator, minority leader of the Suffolk County Legislature. Thanks for joining us, Tom, as well. So finally, let me just pick up on one final thing, and then we've got a brief town board meeting, organizational stuff, and then we've got some great refreshments here that we would like people to enjoy. Hashmi, who is our first student representative on the town board, brought, what's the name of the restaurant?
Kebab Platter, the Crazy Rolls.
The Crazy, right, from Kebab Platter in Deer Park. Melissa, get them on the chamber. And Hashmi is just finished his first semester at Baruch College. And we have some other great treats from Jessen's Deli over in West Babylon. That's where I hang out often, as you can tell. So that's for you to enjoy right after the town board meeting. Shouldn't last more than 10 minutes. And finally, let me again finally thank all of you. As all of the electeds have said, we're so grateful to each and every one of you, whether you're a volunteer, community leader, civic leader, veteran, fire department, police, any or across the board, the chambers. And as Anthony mentioned, in particular, our workforce here in the town of Babylon is second to none. Our blue collar, union, Teamsters Local 237, represented by Benny and Andy, who are here, Ben Carenza and Andy Villegas. I see they brought their attorney with them too, so I don't know if we're dealing with grievances after this, or and CSCA Anthony Barrero, who is the president of CSCA Local 1. Of course, our lifeguards, our bus drivers represented by 2 local unions, and our great administrators, all working as one team, happy most of the time together. But as we say, our job is to make sure that the customers or our residents or the taxpayers are happy, and that's what we will continue to do through 26, and it's only because of all the support and love and respect that you've shown us. So thank you very much for coming today. Greatly appreciate it. So if I could ask you all, please rise for a salute. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll take us out, Father. So we have a brand new presiding pastor at St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church in West Babylon. Pastor Demetrius Pappas is the Elias Pappas. I'm sorry. Yes, Dimitri, right? Elias Pappas. Now I really need Pastor Hayward for a little. Yeah. But I met Pastor last year when he started in June, I believe it was. And so I'm going to ask him to just take us out, and then we'll have the pledge to the flag.
Let us pray to the Lord. Lord, have mercy. Lord our God, once again, we thank you for gathering us here today. We ask that you bless, guide, and enlighten those that were sworn in. And we also ask that you please protect Team Schaefer all the days of their lives, for your holy now and forever, to the ages of ages. Amen. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. I'd ask that you keep in your thoughts and prayers the brave servicemen and women serving our country, both here and abroad. Thank you. Please be seated. Would the clerk call a roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Here.
Councilman Martinez.
Here.
Councilman McSweeney.
Here.
Councilman Gregory. Here. Supervisor Schaefer.
And I am here. So all 5 are present. We have a quorum. Welcome. This is the Monday, January 5th, 2026 meeting of the Babylon Town Board. For those of you here for your first time, the meeting is divided up into 3 sections. First is dedicated to the public hearings. There are 4 public hearings scheduled for today. If you're interested in addressing the board on any of the public hearings, we ask you to fill out a card up front, file with our town clerk. Second portion is dedicated to the agenda. There are agendas on the table up front, so if you're interested in addressing the board on any of the items listed on the agenda for that, we ask you to fill out a card as well. And the third portion is the open portion, where residents can come forward and address the board in any matter concerning town government or town services that are not on today's agenda. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel live on the 5th at 3 p.m., there's a link you can click on, take you to the agenda. You can send any one of us a message, question or comment or concern, and one of us will get back to you. If you're watching us at a future date and time, that link is still live. You can utilize it and send us a message. We'll get back to you. So with that, we'll go into the public hearings. Public hearing. First public hearing is a public hearing on the application of West Babylon Manor, Inc., Planning Board Job 24-55 ABE for the premises identified as part of Suffolk County Tax Map Number 0100-213-1-5, located on the north side of Elmwood Road, Lot 2.295 feet west of New York State Route 109, West Babylon. And we have Allison Lapointe, who is here as representative. Allison, you can just give us a brief. And Allison is with Sir Tillman Ballin.
Good afternoon and congratulations.
Thank you.
So Allison Lapointe with the firm Sir Tillman Ballin Adler Hyman for the applicant, offices at 100 Motor Parkway, Hoppuck, New York. Briefly, we are seeking a change of zone for the north side of a lot, which we will be then, which is a residential lot. They'll be maintaining the single-family dwelling on the front portion of the lot. The north portion of the lot will then be transferred to a over 55 multifamily development behind it to be utilized for a storage building and some outdoor recreational space. And I'm available for any questions you may have.
Great. Any questions? Seeing none. Thank you, Allison.
Thank
We don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Mineta, second by Councilman Martinez to close and reserve. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Second public hearing is public hearing in reference to amending Chapter A217, recreational fees. Rafael Neves.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Just state your name and address for the record.
Rafael Nieves, 609 Thorn Street, North Babylon.
Thank you.
I'm just heard there was an possible increase for the campers and the boaters this year, and I'm opposed to that increase
Okay.
because it seems like it could be a possible close to 20% increase. And there hasn't been really many upgrades.
Got it.
Just saying.
Okay. Thank you. I don't have any other cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Martinez, second by Councilman McSweeney to close and reserve. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Third public hearing is public hearing in reference to amending the Code of the Town of Babylon, Chapter 195, Taxation, Article 10, exemption for volunteer firefighters and ambulance workers. Don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman McSweeney, seconded. Oh, okay. Seconded by Councilman Gregory to close and reserve. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. Fourth public hearing is public hearing in reference to amending Chapter 3, Article 2, Section 3-4 of the Town of Babylon Uniform Code of Traffic Ordinances. Don't have any cards, so I'll take a motion from Councilman Gregory, second by Councilman Mineta to close and reserve. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing is closed. Decision reserved. That's it for the public hearing. I don't have any cards on the agenda, so we'll go right into the agenda, the consensus resolution agenda. Are there any items that need to be removed from the consensus resolution agenda?
Negative.
Seeing none, take a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept the consensus resolution agenda.
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Consensus resolution agenda is adopted as listed. Resolution agenda for today, got resolution 35.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Yes.
Councilman Martinez.
Abstain.
Councilman McSweeney.
Yes.
Councilman Gregory.
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer.
Yes. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 36.
I offer resolution 36.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Abstain.
Councilman Martinez.
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney.
Yes.
Councilman Gregory.
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer.
And I abstain. Resolution's approved, 3 votes in favor, 2 abstentions. Resolution 37.
I offer resolution 37.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Yes.
Councilman Martinez.
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney.
Yes.
Councilman Gregory.
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer.
And I abstain. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 38.
I'll offer resolution 38.
Second. Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Yes.
Councilman Martinez.
Abstain.
Councilman McSweeney.
Yes.
Councilman Gregory.
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer.
Yes. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 39.
Motion to approve. Sorry.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Yes.
Councilman Martinez.
Yes.
Councilman Gregory.
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney.
Abstain.
Supervisor Schaefer.
Yes. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 40.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Yes.
Councilman Martinez.
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney.
Yes.
Councilman Gregory.
Stay.
Supervisor Schaefer.
Yes. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 41.
I offer resolution 41.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta.
Abstain.
Councilman Martinez.
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney.
Yes.
Councilman Gregory.
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer.
Yes. Resolution's approved, 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 42.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 43.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution's approved. Resolution 44.
I offer 44.
Second.
All those in favor?
Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 45.
I offer Resolution 45.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 46. Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 47.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 48.
I offer 48.
Second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Resolution is approved. Resolution 49.
I offer Resolution 49.
Second. Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta,
Abstain.
Councilman Martinez,
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney,
Yes.
Councilman Gregory,
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer.
Abstain. Resolution is approved. 3 votes in favor, 2 abstentions. Resolution 50.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta,
Abstain.
Councilman Martinez,
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney,
Yes.
Councilman Gregory,
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer.
Yes. Resolution is approved. 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 51.
I offer Resolution 51.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta,
Yes.
Councilman Martinez,
Yes.
Councilman McSweeney,
Yes.
Councilman Gregory,
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer.
Abstain. Resolution is approved. 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 52.
I offer Resolution 52.
Second. Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta,
Yes.
Councilman Martinez,
Abstain.
Councilman McSweeney,
Yes.
Councilman Gregory,
Yes.
Supervisor Schaefer.
Yes. Resolution is approved. 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Resolution 53.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Would the clerk call the roll?
Councilman Mineta,
Yes.
Councilman Martinez,
Abstain.
Councilman McSweeney,
Yes.
Councilman Gregory, Supervisor Schaefer.
Yes. Resolution is approved. 4 votes in favor, 1 abstention. Tabled agenda for today, Resolution 809 of 25.
I'd like to propose we table this to the January 14th meeting at 7 p.m.
Second.
All those in favor of the tabling? Opposed? Resolution is tabled to January 14th at 7 p.m. Resolution 810 of 25.
Motion to table January 14th, 7 p.m.
My second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is tabled to January 14th at 7 p.m. We'll go to the open portion. We have Mike Lugutko. Mike, just state your name and address.
Michael Lagutko, 767 South Broadway, Lindenhurst. I too, like the last gentleman that walked up here, we're talking about a 33% increase on a daily rate usage fee at Cedar Beach Marina. I've gone back and forth with you over the years about certain scenarios and situations at that marina. I believe that that 33% increase is absolutely outrageous to burden the taxpayer and the people that use this facility to all of a sudden now get a 33% increase. There are people that have fortunate enough to be with boats and also campers that now are going to be burdened by an additional 33% in their cost of daily expenses at that marina. And I would like to understand what justifies that giant increase when something could be a little bit more palatable. If there was an increase, I understand, but 33% is absolutely outrageous. That now the taxpayer that's already basically spread so thin because the cost of living on this island, in this town, in this village, everything is so expensive, you're going to hit us with another 33%. For what? The parking lot's falling apart. It's a trip hazard everywhere. There is no Wi-Fi at the facility. There's constantly issues with the electrical towers, both marina and camper. The water system has gone down on multiple occasions. And although the facility it's nice to spend your time there, I want to see a justification why we're going up 33% on a daily usage fee. Rich, you now have a pretty big mouth with that facility, and there's a lot of people that I speak with. I found out about this today, about the rates going up. I did see that there was a public notice made December 15th. I did see it was publicized December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. For this now to be negotiated the day that families go back to school after being on vacation with their kids and everyone goes back to school and work, nobody is afforded the opportunity to come here at 3 p.m. like I am today. I have a very flexible schedule. I'm very fortunate for that. But I feel like this is a disservice to the taxpayers of Babylon to all of a sudden be to have this 33% increase shoved down our throats. I don't think that it's fair. I appreciate all of you on this panel, but I don't think that that's a fair increase for anybody. I believe that that's not palatable.
So we'll have Eva. Where's Eva? Eva's our Parks Commissioner, so we'll have you talk to her.
No problem.
And then we'll have her make a recommendation to the board on that.
That would be great. Thank you
We
very much.
appreciate you, Mike, coming down.
I appreciate
And
it.
I don't know why you're so hard on yourself. You don't have a big mouth.
Thank you for your time.
Daniel Carpin.
My name is Daniel Carpin. I reside at 3 Harbor Hill Drive, Huntington, New York. I am a professional engineer, but also an expert on environmental impact analysis. Several weeks ago, there was a public hearing on rezoning a vast portion of open space associated with Pine Lawn Cemetery. A full-blown environmental impact statement must be prepared in accordance with Environmental Conservation Law, Section 8-0109, and I have handed out to every one of you the first 2 pages of this section regarding preparation of environmental impact statements. It's required by law. You can't just rubber stamp what they want to do with this property. I also want to tell you that in the town of Huntington, where I live, the town of Huntington has taken advantage of the quarter-cent open space sales tax that's imposed by Suffolk County, and it's been used by the town of Huntington to acquire property for open space. The town of Babylon has acquired very little open space by using a quarter-cent sales tax revenue. As part of the environmental impact statement regarding this property, serious consideration should be given toward acquiring the 100 acres as open space for use by everybody in the town of Babylon. It's absolutely essential. There is very, very little open space left in the town of Babylon because the developers have basically destroyed almost everything. It's time to get this property acquired. If it requires a bond issue by the town in conjunction with using a quarter-cent sales tax money, that should be done. It is vastly important that the town of Babylon take its responsibility toward protecting the environment. If anyone wants to contact me, my name is Daniel Carpin, K-A-R-P-E-N. My address is 3 Harbor Hill Drive, Huntington, New York. And my phone number, which is a real landline, doesn't drop calls, doesn't fade in and out, 631-427-0723. And I'd like to have a meeting scheduled with the supervisor to discuss how we can get this land acquired as open space for the residents of the town of Babylon. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I don't have any other cards, so I'll take a motion to adjourn from Councilman Gregory, second by Councilman McSweeney. All those in favor?